Very good morning to all. Let us begin the session now. One of you tell me what is market interest rate? Who will tell me market interest rate? What is market interest rate? Sharath? I can't hear you.
The interest rate set by the market.
Oh my God. Karthik, what is market interest rate?
Ma'am, it is the rate of interest.
Hmm. Rate of interest that you receive on what?
Deposits.
Very good. The deposits, the interest rate that you receive on your deposits, your investments, that is called market interest rate. Okay, Sharath?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, coming to the next question. What are the factors affecting market interest rate? Just tell me the points. Irfan. Irfan, you will write this answer 5 times. Imposition. Okay? Now, Anjo, what are the factors affecting market interest rate?
Inflation,
Very good. Inflation. Sorry.
opportunity cost,
Huh?
opportunity cost,
Opportunity cost.
demand and supply,
Demand and supply.
Borrower's default,
Borrower default. Right, Shubham.
length of time,
Sorry.
length of time,
Length of time. Right, right. Okay. Now tell me the formula for simple interest.
PTR by 100,
PTR by 100. Right. And how about the calculation of compound interest? Compound interest formula. Tomlin.
Ma'am, A plus
A is equal
yeah,
to.
A is equal to
Hmm.
P plus 1 plus
No,
R
no, no, no. Please, no, no. P
uh,
into
E into 1 plus R by 100 always to
all raised to
in
n. Okay. A is equal to A means the amount, the final amount at the end of the period. A is equal to P into 1 plus R by 100 all raised to n. Okay. Then yesterday, the last day, I took a new topic. What was it, Aditya? What was that?
Compound interest.
No, 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 no. The last topic that we discussed.
fixed and floating interest rate,
No, Shubham. I didn't teach you that. Rate of return. Rate of return. What was rate of return?
Gain or loss on
Okay.
period of time.
Yes, yes. Right, right. Yes. Rate of return means when you make an investment, I told you definitely you will get some return out of it. That return will be either a profit or a loss. Okay? That profit or loss that you get, the ratio, the proportion to the original investment into 100, that will give you rate of return. Okay? Just a second. I'll share the screen now. Can you all see the screen? Yes or no? Can you see the screen?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Rate of return, that was the last topic that we discussed in the previous class. A gain or a loss on an investment over a specified period of time, presented as percentage, shown as percentage. That is called rate of return. Okay. There is a formula to calculate rate of return, that is current value minus original value divided by original value into 100. Those who were absent in the previous class. Rate of return. Rate of return is equal to current value minus original value into 100. Just a second. I'll give you an example. Suppose you purchase a house for rupees 2,50,000. Purchased a house for 2,50,000 rupees. Just an example, 2,50,000. And after some time, you decided to sell the house. And now you sold it for, sale is made for 3,35,000. Okay. So you purchased it for 2,50,000 and you sold it for 3,35,000. Now, how will you find out the rate of return? Using this formula. What is the current value here? Current value means when you made the sale, what is the amount that you received? That is the current value. What you received it now when you sold it. Current value is 3,35,000 minus. What is the original value? Original value is 2,50,000. 2,50,000 divided by original value, that is again 2,50,000 into 100. So in this problem, the rate of return that you receive is equal to, do the calculation. How much do you get when you solve it? Give me the answer. Anila, right answer, 34%. 34% is the rate of return in this case. And again, if suppose the purchased price is 2,50,000. And if you sold it for, the sale is made for 1,87,500. Okay. The purchase price is the same, 2,50,000, and you made the sale for 1,87,500. Now please try to find out the rate of return. So in this case, what is the current value? What is the current value? Current value is, what is the current value? Tomlin, what is the current value?
1,87,000.
Yes, 1,87,000. Okay. So the two types of interest rates are fixed interest rate and floating interest rate. Fixed interest rate is when the rate of interest applied to a loan or a deposit remains fixed, constant throughout the period of time. That is from the beginning to the end, to the maturity time of the loan or the deposit, the interest rate remains same, constant. Okay, so here the benefit for the depositor or the borrower is that he very well know what is the interest rate that he has to pay or he'll get. He can plan his financial matters accordingly. That is the benefit here. And there is a drawback, that is throughout the time there is no kind of adjustment made to the interest rate. He will have to make the payment because it is fixed interest rate. If a loan is taken for rupees 10 lakh and the interest rate fixed is 10%. So throughout the period, let it be for a period of 5 years. So throughout this 5-year period, he will have to make a fixed interest rate throughout the time. Okay, that is fixed interest rate. And the next interest rate is floating rate of interest. As the name suggests, floating rate of interest is the rate of interest that keeps on changing. As RBI keeps changing the interest rates, based on the economic conditions, the market conditions, the banks will also change the interest rates. Okay. So, such interest rate which keeps changing, that is called floating rate of interest. Sometimes if you take a loan for say 10% per annum, the next time it might change to 12%, might increase. At the same time, there are chances where it gets reduced. Most often, when you check the data, you can see that always the interest rates keep on coming down, keeps declining, reducing. Especially, please go home and check the home loan rate of interest. That is a homework for you. Check the rate of interest for home loan for last 4-5 years. Okay? Home loan interest. For I think 4 to 5 years back, the home loan interest rate was about 8%, something like that. Find out and come. And what is the present home loan interest rate? Then you will understand. The interest rate has come down. That means it fluctuated, it changed. That is called floating rate of interest. Interest rate keeps changing. Then, why is it changing? What is the reason for the change? When the banks offer the loan for, then the rate of interest has two parts. There is a base rate and a margin. Okay? When you take a loan or deposit something, there is an interest rate. That interest rate has got two parts, base rate and a margin. Base rate is the minimum rate that the bank will charge from any borrower, and that is fixed based on the guidelines of RBI. So when RBI changes the interest rate, the base rate also changes. That is the reason why there is fluctuation in the interest rate. And there is another rate of interest called MIBOR. That is the interest rate offered by the bank to the corporate borrowers. The borrowing of money by companies, large companies, they are corporate borrowers. So what is the full form of MIBOR? Okay, with this I stop the session. We'll see you in the next session. Thank you.